Hi, Ronald, Paula, Stacy, Teresa. Hi, everyone. Oops. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Hi, greeter. I turned something on I didn't mean to. Okay, hopefully that won't affect my stuff. I want to welcome everyone, and for those who don't know, who are new to the channel, my name is Milu. I was born clairvoyant, which means I don't use any tools to read. I am also a psychic and a medium. I want to say thank you to the chat managers for your help. I really appreciate it. And please, if you like the channel, subscribe and also tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I am online or when I post a video. And the top of the news is still that situation we have with the collapsing of the building. And if you notice, I have not given my intuitive impressions about whether they're going to find anyone or not. I don't feel it's the right thing to do. And because I don't like to give people, when it comes to those tragedies, I try not to add my 2 cents. Nobody needs that. In any event, I just read that the Trump organization, I'm not surprised, will be indicted tomorrow, or charges will be brought against them, and also the CFO Wieselberg. And I feel Trump's turn will come. And that's why he's going, this guy is so dumb. He's going out insulting people thinking that he can scare anyone. I don't think he realizes he's not dealing with sample condo buyers. He's dealing with a bunch of powerful people, and nothing is going to help him where he is at. And one thing I feel like saying, because DeSantis is doing it, Norm this morning, that governor, and I forgot the name, the state, I'm sure all of you know which state she's governor of. They are all racing each other to put, DeSantis is putting the police, sending, I don't know exactly how many police men and women he's sending. Norm is sending National Guards, and and this is concerning, but I know they're going to get themselves into trouble if they continue. I feel like saying, well, intuitively, I feel a number of people are going to follow. Those who want to become president, because that's why basically they want attention. No, it's not for anything else. It's the attention they're trying to get with their base, because no one else is going to agree with the shenanigan that those two are doing, and I feel there are going to be more governors. Anyone who wants to be president and in a position like in a governorship where you can command National Guards, they will try to do the same thing. And also the main reason why I said they're going to get into trouble with the federal government is because, first of all, in Nom's case, a 1% of the 1% is funding, sending the National Guards to the border. I feel there is a link here, and these people are pushing, Republicans are pushing their luck. First of all, they are arming everyone, or the governor of Texas is encouraging people to arm themselves. Okay, you can go and buy a gun, you don't need a license, you don't need any training. Now, Norm and DeSantis are setting police and National Guards. What I feel Republicans are trying to do, and if you notice, a lot of their supporters, the 3% and Oath Keepers and all these people, they want a civil war. It feels like to me, and I believe I've said this before. Yes, I did. Some of them, for some reason, they have this dream. They think if they arm enough, from what I understand, the militias, you can call them that way, they can overthrow the government. I feel these people are dreaming. And I feel legally, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, because I was reading, I briefly skimmed through the article about Norm sending troops to the border. I don't know how it's going to work, but I feel, like they said, it sounds like a private army. And I feel that's the direction that the Republican Party wants to go, creating their own private armies, thinking, I don't know, what's his name? Who said that? Something about if the federal government crosses the line, the militia can go and take it out. I believe a senator said that, or somebody in Congress, a congressperson said it. I don't recall exactly. These people, I feel they've had a fantastic life. They made a lot of money. They are enjoying everything the world has to offer, but I'm talking about the 1%. They have to go and look for something to occupy themselves, and they think they can take over the federal government, or somewhere, somehow they think they're going to be able to. Well, the other thing they're trying to do, they are trying to motivate their base, and by saying to them that Trump is going to get back in office in August, and Trump is doing the same thing too. All these things are coordinated, by the way. So if that doesn't happen, people can take action. If I were them, I would think long and hard about that, because they will not only lose, the people at the top will pay a major price, like jail for a very long time, for inciting people or helping anyone who takes part in that stuff, promoting the idea that Trump is going to get back in office, and if he doesn't get back, something is wrong with our government and everything else, and they should take action to overthrow our democracy. I hope they come to their senses, because the FBI, among other agencies, are watching and paying very close attention. I don't feel anyone in our security agencies, law enforcement agencies are in cahoots with anyone. Yes, there are some members of the police and in the military, like throughout the society, who are taking part in those extracurricular activities, they are members of the 3% and the Oath Keepers, Proud Boys, whatever they call themselves. But the majority of the people who are in those organizations don't take part in those things, and they believe in serving the Constitution. So that's why I am saying to everyone that this thing will fail, and Republicans are playing with fire. They're thinking, well, if we don't get, or if we can't ignite something, okay, thinking that they're going to be able to stay in power, at least they're going to scare enough people into not doing anything as they continue to progress and to changing, thinking that they can scare us. They are changing laws and do all kinds of things to prevent people from voting in order for them to stay in power. This whole thing is going to fail. But all these dumb move that DeSantis and Norm are making, Norm can forget it. So DeSantis intuitively, I feel, beyond Florida, I don't feel people think he's a very smart guy. Yes, if you go maybe in Republican stronghold, they love him. But beyond that, these people have not made a good impression on society at large. Just your normal, your usual Republican base, and that's it. So, but basically, these people are playing two games, and we have to remember what Bannon said. They want to deconstruct our form of government and rebuild it into something that will be in their benefits. Forget everyone else. And also, it seems like intuitively to me, McConnell, who thinks he's king, since he can't be president, so he's acting like one and blocking everything, along with his Republican buddies, regardless if Americans are suffer or the country is falling behind, or at least America is not able to compete the way it could, because Republicans are doing the best they can to keep us behind for one reason, one selfish reason. They want to stay in power. That's it. I feel people have realized that intuitively, I feel, and McConnell will pay a price for it. And it's not only McConnell. Every single Republican in power who have supported Trump will live to regret it. First of all, Trump will turn on them, as we've been watching. I read somewhere this morning, or was it on Chris Hayes' last night? I don't recall exactly. I'm confusing all the papers that I read among the TV stations that I watch. After Trump insulted a whole bunch of them, and they wrote him a fawning letter, it's unbelievable what the Republicans are doing. But if they think they are if obviously they have not been able to do anything to calm Trump down, and if they think they're going to be able to do that in the future, it's not going to happen, because Trump is a sick puppy. He believes, like he said once, only he can fix it. No one else. He's incompetent as you know what. But he thinks he knows everything and better than everyone else. And the guy failed in his presidency spectacularly. Yes, he was able to convince 78 million people to vote for him. I have no idea what they are thinking, or whatever tea they are drinking, I want some of it. After the guy killed or allowed over 550,000 Americans to die, and they continued dying after Biden took over. It's not Biden's fault. All that blood is in Trump's hands. I mean, something as simple as that he couldn't do. He couldn't even manage it, because he didn't have to do anything. You are surrounded with competent people, Dr. Fauci, among others. He could have managed the situation a lot better, but he's so selfish, so self-centered, and was focusing on one thing, and him and his family. They thought by pushing all the responsibilities to others, well, when I say others, the states, to fight and compete among themselves, that was the best approach. I've never seen anything so dumb in my entire life. Well, running it, if you've never run a larger or any kind of organization except for being in charge of 5 people, but if you were to run a large organization, you would know that approach to solving anything or help anyone is not going to work. So that's how dumb Trump is. That's why he's going around right now insulting people, thinking that too is going to work. the dumb Republicans, yeah, they're going to be afraid of him. They need him, but no one else does. So the approach that Norm DeSantis are doing, I'm sure, and what's the name of that guy in Texas? They can dream of the presidency. They can dream of Air Force One if they want to. That's as close as they are going to come to the presidency. It's not going to happen. And I would be surprised if Norm even gets, her campaign gets off the ground. And as I'm saying this, I'm being shown Cotton, Senator Cotton, however they pronounce his name, him too. He thinks he has a shot. Good luck. Well, Republicans will not nominate anyone, even my dog, who can't speak. So, well, look at what they did with Trump. The guy failed, and now they're trying to say he was the greatest thing since sliced bread, but thank God we have videos. We know better. My prediction is all those approaches will fail. They will not succeed in trying to create militias or whatever approach they are trying that are really so crazy. It's unbelievable for people to be recognized or for people to support them. Yeah, the usual dum-dums who supported Trump, maybe they can split those people, share, take their share of those dum-dums who will follow them too. But that's about it. Yes, they can become Republican nominees because, like I said, anyone who, with a heartbeat can become a Republican nominee, as Trump has proved. So they will fail. And somebody asked me a question about what's going on in Arizona. I always said it was not going to go anywhere. And according to the news, so far, well, as of late, Arizonians are not laughing. They're not happy about what's going on because they are looking at as fools. And from what I understand, that the Republican Senate leader is taking part in more is associating with groups who are spreading misinformation. So there is no stopping these people until the next election cycle. Yes, they will be voted out of office. That's my prediction. Somebody asked me a question. I wanted to make sure I answer it. And bear with me 1 second, because I said I was going to answer, but there were quite a few of them. I can't answer all of them. Okay, yeah. Somebody asked me about from what I understand, I read part of it in the news. From the news, they found bodies. It feels like to me they were people, Indians, native people buried below a convent or something like that. And I believe that's what prompted the person to ask me. It seems like they were babies, and the person is asking, will the Catholic Church pay for that, for whatever happened? I feel like it's not, and also there was another incident involving the Catholic Church. I don't recall exactly what it is, but yes, I don't feel the Catholic Church is going to be able to get away with past misdeeds any longer. They are going to be held accountable. So to answer the person's question, yes. I don't know, if they're going to offer reparations, whatever it's, what the penalty is going to be. But no, they won't get away with anything anymore. That's my prediction. Yes, I almost forgot to mention this, and it's connected to the topic I was talking about earlier. Republicans trying to come up with new ways to dismantle our democracy. Tuckums is spreading a rumor that the NSA is spying on him. No, he's not crazy. It is part of that same movement I described today. Okay, they're looking for ways to create doubt on people's minds about our government. He's saying this to say that the deep state, or however you want to call it, okay, are not only spying on him, but they are also spying on other prominent Republicans or people, who want to inform people of what the government is up to. All these things are misinformation being spread. These people are amplifying Putin's remarks. And I feel like saying some of the under 1% of the 1% are part of it as well, because they think, intuitively I feel as I'm saying this, they think if they were to achieve, like let's say for example, do something like January 6th, and they were to win, they would not mind having an oligarchy in this country, at least for a while. Good luck. You don't do these things for it to last for a while, and they think they would enjoy it until the first arrest, until it was their turn, somebody comes for them. Yes, I've seen it happen. You wake up one day happy with your family, and the next day, poof, you're gone. And that's what would happen in this country, and that's what Trump wanted. Trump showed them by defying, complaining, whining, and if you're smart enough, maybe you can pull it off. I don't think that's going to happen. Yes, we have until these people are stopped, and I feel they will. I don't know exactly because I'm not a lawyer, but it feels like to me it's going to be in a legal form. Charges will be brought against some people. And also, once Trump gets indicted, it's going to put a chill in the spine of a lot of people. They're going to know that, what they're going to say to themselves is, being the way Trump is, and a DA or DAs that are going to go after him are not afraid to take him on, the same can happen to them. Not all of them are going to convince that's going to happen to them, but at least some will back off, and it will make it easier to deal with the rest. But Tucker Carlson and Fox News, that's what they did. All these people who are doing those things, intuitively I feel it's all coordinated and with one goal: to create distrust in our government, find a way to crack our democracy. And the thing is, Tuckums is a trust fund baby. He's never worked a day in his life except sitting behind a mic and insult people, or try to. And he thinks that if this country was to go through a revolution, it would work in his best interest because he has a lot of money. Uh, I can only give, since this is what I know, people who live under dictatorships, if the president needs money, he knows you have it, or his acolytes, they know you have money and they need the money. They don't have to be the president, but they are friends of the president. They are empowered. Yes, they will come to your house. They will seize your Lamborghini. They'll seize your Ferraris. They will seize your house and kick you out. It happened to me. I did not have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but I was about 14, 13. I had a Cadillac. It was my father's car. He came here and he left it. They didn't give it to me. I was a kid. I could drive. I knew how to drive, so I used to take the car out for joy rides. And guess what? One of those Papa Doc's sycophants saw me. He liked the car. He stopped me. He took it. Guess what? There was nothing I could have. I couldn't do anything at the time. I was about 14, 13. Okay? He pulled me out and he took the car. Thank God I had people knew me. They went and retrieved the car. But that doesn't happen all the time. Okay? So the same thing, and I give you my example because that's what happened to me. I got lucky, I got the car back. But I know the people who used to live in my neighborhood. They woke up, their family woke up one day. They had, the father is gone, or whoever somebody in the military didn't like. They disappear for good, never to be seen or heard or have any idea what happened to them. So I wish Tucker Carlson and the 1% of the 1% luck into trying to change our form of government into something they have no idea, or it's going to happen to someone else. It's not going to happen to me. You see, these people are living in a dream world. They don't understand what it's like to deal with everyday challenges. So they are trying to create a big one for themselves. I feel they're going to fail, but intuitively I feel that's what they're playing with. That's what they would like to see, a change in government, and they will be in charge, or they place McConnell or whoever they want in charge, and this person is going to be, indebted to them for life. Not true. The person they put in charge possibly wouldn't come after them. But it's like someone like Ted Cruz, okay, who's ambitious like, I don't know what, okay, who would see you have a nice Lamborghini or a fancy car, he wants it, he's going to take it because he's close to the president. Yeah, or he's among the leadership in the Republican Party. So good luck to the 1% who are pushing and helping governors, among other people, to go out and do mischievous things in order for them to discredit our form of government and topple it. It's not going to happen. They're going to fail. A lot of them will be arrested. Trump will take them down with him. That's my prediction. But that's what they are trying to do. From Tucker Carlson, Fox News, and the rest. Yes, there is a money there, incentive there too. Tucker Carlson, according from what I hear, he doesn't need money. But I guess this gives him power. Because when Trump was president, he could go and meet with Trump or talk to Trump anytime he liked. That's power to him. To me, I wouldn't want to have anything to do. I wouldn't even let my dog say hi to Trump. Never mind me go in and talk to him. But to each his own. But if they think doing what they're doing is going to make life better for them, or it's going to empower them or have control over women's bodies and tell everyone how to live their lives, they will fail, but that's their goal. Okay. Oh my God. It's 12:28. All right, friends, I'll answer some questions. Okay, Electra Storm is saying General Charles A. Flynn, the younger brother of former U.S. National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, has now assumed command of the U.S. Army Pacific. Does this pose any danger to the United States? No. Yes, he's Michael Flynn's brother. You know, Milley had something to do with it, and I don't feel Milley is in cahoot with anyone or will allow anyone if Biden is in charge as well. If he doesn't think you are on the up and up, we can make mistakes. He would not put him in charge. I trust these people. Yes, I got annoyed at Milley once. I didn't understand why he didn't stand up, at least made a bigger fuss about some of the stuff that Trump was doing. But what I read the other day that he basically cursed at Trump during a meeting when Trump was trying to, I don't recall, when Trump was asking him to put the military in the streets in D.C. So I guess what I was looking for is someone that was going to stand and not call Trump out, basically, even if they had to do it publicly. Yes, he would have lost his job, but so what? It's worth it. And that's what none of them did. That's why Trump was able to get away with everything he got away. If somebody, first of all, you let him know, you scream at him in a meeting or anywhere, and then you go out on TV, you do a TV show and bash him. That's what I mean. Yeah, that would he would back off because he doesn't know how to handle that. Okay. Yep. Colin Brown says GOP needs to spend time on communist country. Absolutely. Look at what she's doing to Hong Kong right now. Oh my God. So they should look at that. But you know something? They want to repeat the same thing here. That as I'm saying this, something told me that's exactly what they want to do here. Scare people into silence and inaction. So, Deborah Webb says, Milu, after his rally, some Trump supporters warn of a civil war. They are pinning their hopes on the result of the Arizona recount. Yeah, they can pin their hope on anything they want. That's what I've been trying to explain to everyone. All those from Arizona, the recount, Norm, DeSantis, all these people who are sending their troops, I'm going to say troops just to cover everybody, police, National Guard, and everything else in between, that they are sending, all these people, all those efforts, they are coordinated. They are looking for ways, okay, not only for them to get through, like to be seen and for people to support them, but at the same time, they are coordinating activities, okay, to make our government look bad so we can demand a change. And it's not going to happen. So yes, they are. That's exactly what they are doing. They're trying to start a civil war, until something goes wrong and they all start calling for their mummies. Yep. Let's see. Melissa Arqueta is asking Milo, will the little Weaselberg flip on Trump? I have a feeling he already spoke to the... I can confuse time, but for some reason it feels like to me he already flipped. So there's something I wanted to mention. I wrote it down in case it wasn't shown to me. Uh, let's see. Oh my God, I can't find it. Oh, somebody was asking me, will McCarthy end up in prison? I don't think McCarthy is going to end up in prison, but McCarthy is going to have issues. Some embarrassment things will come out when, as the commission that Leader Pelosi is trying to put together to investigate what happened on 1/6. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun for him, and that's why. And then a lot of Republicans, that's why they refuse. They don't want Leader Pelosi to continue putting a commission together to investigate. So, but they're going to lose. It's going to come out no matter what they do. Cheryl 522, he says, Gosar plans on attending a fundraiser with white nationalist group. White Boy Summer 2. Will he face any consequences? Yes, I saw that this morning, but I thought it was such a stupid thing to do. I forgot to include it. Yeah, he won't get reelected. And he's going to be, seen like for the cuckoo that he is, just like King, the ex-congressman who got voted out of office. The same thing is going to happen to Gosar and a whole bunch of other ones. Everybody Trump supported, for the 22 cycle and 24 cycle would be out of office. So, because like I've been saying for a long time, once Trump gets indicted, he's going to continue screaming until everyone tell him to shut up, go away. And his supporters will stop supporting him too. Milu, how are these, Sterling Roses is asking, Milu, how are these Trumpers believing Trump on him coming back when he doesn't have the electoral votes? I can't believe how stupid these people are. I keep asking myself the same question every day. But you know something? There are some people out there, unfortunately. I think it's delusion, because there are a lot of beautiful people out there walking, looking all nice. And once they start talking about some crazy stuff, you're like, wait a minute, you do a double take. So there are a lot of those people out there. And it feels like to me those are the type of people who support Trump and the craziness that he's selling them. They're buying too. They are giving him money. Okay. I think this is it, friend. Deborah Webb said Trump has been falsely suggesting the sham Republican audit in Arizona could lead to the election being overturned. To a liberal, a Trumper said he's coming back soon and you guys are going down. Yeah, I know. They keep saying that. Trump is doing this for two reasons. He needs money, and he is hoping he can incite violence. He's doing it. He's trying to do it, but by not leaving a fingerprint. He's talking. Yeah, in his in his mind, he can talk and say anything he wants. And if these people go and do something stupid, he's going to tell you it's not him. Good luck with that, Trumpy. Anyway, thank you very, very much, everyone, for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. If you would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com. Or you can send me an email at psychicmilu@aol.com, and we can discuss a time that's good for both of us to talk. If I don't reply right away, I will. So please bear with me. And if you like the channel, please subscribe. That would help me a lot. And also tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or when I post a video. Again, everyone, thank you very much for your support. I will see you tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.